What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Real quick, I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness. I'm sure we've all heard before that, hey, when you forgive somebody, you're not forgiving them for them, you're forgiving them for you. And although that might be true, I'd argue to say that sometimes when people know that you forgave them, it's not always, gonna happen, but sometimes they retract or rebrand who they are because they know what they've done to you. They know what they've said about you. They know how they've moved around you. They know how they've talked about behind your back. And I think that when you are a forgiving person, it does relieve you of that spiritual stress, but it also lets the other person know that I'm a bigger person than this issue. I don't need to have a mindset that puts me in a negative space. You know what I mean? To stay focused. And I think that sometimes when you do that, especially, forgive somebody for something that you feel is unforgivable. And first of all, everything is forgivable. If God can forgive us, if Jesus can die for us, at least in my estimation, anything's forgivable, right? But you got to stay focused on the right things because being forgiving clears that spiritual space, allows you to understand that it's not just about you, and you don't hoard the negativity that comes from being unforgiving. That definitely clouds your brain. It allows you to not have space to think, and it just makes you a worse person. Maybe sometimes a worse person than the person who you don't want to forgive. So give yourself a little time to be forgiving. Think about the situation and ask, is it really worth it? And how is it serving you to not forgive? I don't know. That's just what's on my mind today. So forgive somebody today if that's where you're at.